This is the US 60 over near Sossaman. You can see still slick roadways out here, and we do have a car that's off to the side, some flashing lights. So if you're in that furthest right lane, move a lane over and of course approach with caution. And if you do find yourself caught in a dust storm, here are some tips for you. Make sure you exit that highway, pull to the side, don't stop in a travel lane, turn off all your lights, and then take your foot off the brake. Stay buckled up. All throughout rush hour, and this is going to affect some of your morning commute. So keep that in mind when you're heading out the door. And here's how you can get around it. As we take a look at the maps here, zooming in, the closure is on Glendale, and it's in either direction between Glen Harbor Boulevard and 99th Avenue. So when you're going northbound on the Loop 101, you exit over near Glendale, you will not be able to head westbound there. So that's going to cause some hiccups for you. Use Northern or Bethany Home instead. So again, 91st Avenue crash involving a motorcycle. We're seeing lots of slowing approaching that intersection. So if you're trying to make your way around this, some best detours for you to take might be Indian School or Bethany Home Road. Good news though, the I-10 as you're going westbound baseline is open. So you can take that up to Mill or Scottsdale, or you can take it over to McClintock. We're going to help you drive smart now from the Hastings and Hastings Traffic Center. This is the I-17 as you're making your way southbound, getting closer to 7th Street. It's kind of hard to see how slick the roadways are, but you can tell by the headlights reflecting off of the roadways there that it's still pretty wet outside. So taking a look at the maps, this is weather radar laying on top of our traffic system right now. So as we zoom in, we have one crash out there, and it's not even on the major freeways. It's at 79th Street and Glen Rosa. You are going to see some slowing on I-10 as you approach the I-17, but you should be dry there after the 17 though, just east of that. Look at the 51. You're definitely going to be seeing some rain. Reports of snow, State Route 87, State Route 260 just north of Strawberry, still seeing that there. And Prescott Valley, of course, and Flagstaff, no brainer. We just saw some of the live shots. It's definitely coming down there. Same story with US 93, even the I-40 completely covered this morning. And if you do plan on just staying here and you want to experience the Fiesta Bowl, just letting you know it could get a little congested. They're going to be opening this Fan Fest early this morning, all the way from 8:30 to 1:30 this afternoon. Good thing though with this, Glendale PD is going to be tweeting traffic updates, so you can follow them there and follow me, and I'll let you know if anything happens that'll slow you down. I-17 is very slow going this morning. It was slower earlier, and now we're starting to see it lighten up as rush hour progresses, which is reverse of what we thought it would be. But here are what the closures are. I-17 southbound, you can still move down with all the regular lanes. Just pack your patience. It's slow moving there. Now the entrance ramp over at Thomas closed, and the exit ramp at McDowell shut down as well, and they're going to give you fair warning. The ADOT message boards are going to let you know the McDowell exit is closed as you're approaching that spot, and also that frontage road shut down, and that's between Thomas down to McDowell. So if you're trying to avoid the slow of the I-17, you try to hop over to the frontage road, not going to happen. So here's a wider view for you guys. You're going to see the slowing. Look at this, well above Glendale. So if you want to hop off at Glendale and use your surface streets to make your way southbound, you can. 19th Avenue, 27th Avenue, any of those options, or look at the 51, still completely in the green this morning. So both of those are options for you. And this is looking at what rain activity we've seen in the last hour. So we were seeing some showers popping down over near Grand Avenue and on I-10. Of course, right now in downtown Phoenix, we're starting to see some of that activity pick up. So pack your umbrellas, and here's some rainy tips for you, rainy driving tips. Drive in the middle lanes, avoid that running water, and leave extra stopping distance. And if you end up hydroplaning, don't hit the brakes. That'll actually make it more dangerous for you. And let's take a quick look outside for the ADOT camera. It's hard to see right now, but there is a blue alert in effect. So a blue alert is similar to an amber alert, but this is just for police assaults. They put this information out there so you guys can help them. And right now they're actively in that manhunt mode, and we have the license plate of the suspects believed to have shot the officer this morning. So keep an eye out for that, and of course call with any information that you have. Well, morning everyone, helping you drive smart this Friday Eve. Important information for you. This is our chopper out live right now. This is over the I-10 as you're going eastbound. This is in between 83rd and 79th Avenue right now. The HOV and 2 left lanes are being reduced because a semi jackknifed and then collided with another vehicle. You can see it is very slow moving out there, and taking a look at the ADOT cameras here, it gives you a better idea of where exactly they are. So it's off to the shoulder, but look at this. People are just crawling along in some areas, in most areas, all the way from 107th Avenue over to this area right here, traveling at only 4 miles an hour. So give yourself a lot of extra time before you head out the door. And as we look at the maps, Most of the other areas are green, but let's go ahead and highlight this trouble spot. Loop 101 as you're making your way southbound at Thomas. That's where it's already slow. If you want to hop off at Thomas, make your way over to 67th Avenue, drop onto the I-10 there. You're completely in the green in that section. So that's something that I recommend for you. Or Grant Avenue if you want to take that inbound to downtown Phoenix. It's not very slow at this time of morning. Now we do have a wreck, I-17 going southbound at Camelback Road, and the slowing is trailing all the way past Peoria. So it's very slow moving in those areas. Speaking of slow moving, the Loop 101 just past the I-17 as you're making your way eastbound there, 40 miles an hour. So give yourself extra time, pack all of your patience that you can. But the good news is I-10, as you're going eastbound past that accident to the stack, it's only going to take you 17 minutes. Seeing a lot more red than green. So as you're going from Loop 101 connecting to the I-10, making your way eastbound there, we're seeing heavy brake lights. That's because there are two wrecks here. We have one that's at 43rd Avenue as you're going eastbound off to the side, causing some delays, and then a double bam slam, 7th Avenue off to the side there. Gila River Arena, we have the Eagles in town for a concert. And you know what? A concert like that just makes me want to dance, doesn't it? And 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh yes, here's the Phoenix Mercury hip hop team. Working it out. We're gonna turn it and clap. Turn it. Have fun. Run away. Run away. The East Valley, pretty quiet. And then I want to point out to you, Sunday, I know the Oscars are coming up, but in this case, the Gnome goes to the first 10,000 people who come today to that game on Sunday. It's starting at 6 o'clock against the St. Louis Blues. You get your own Shane Doan Gnome. That's pretty cool. Look, yay, live TV, it just cleared. That's great. I didn't plan this, but
I know.
Twin Day.
We coordinate very nicely.
Get over here.
All right. It's
Yeah.
blue.
The
It's
blue
their
team.
Blue day.
Go blue.
You take it over.
So anyway, so we don't have a lot of traffic going on.